At the ending of the Beauty in Black Part 2 finale, Kimmie goes to visit Horace in the hospital, where he informs her that he's dying and he wants to marry her. But he doesn't want to marry her because he's in love with her or because he doesn't want to die alone. He has a much more practical reason. When he passes away, Horace wants to make sure his hard-earned fortune doesn't go to his layabout sons, who are king losers, in his words. And the only way to do that is to get married. Horace is locked in an intense financial tug-of-war with his family, and he doesn't want to lose, even in death. He's willing to marry a relative stranger to keep his money out of their hands. Kimmie won't agree to marry Horace unless she knows why he hates his sons so much, and he explains that they've never worked a day in their lives, so he doesn't think they deserve to get rich by chance. Kimmie asks how much money they're talking about, and Horace cryptically says, "Enough for you to never have to work again in your life." Kimmie doesn't accept Horace's proposal right away. She takes a few minutes to think about it, but she ultimately ends up agreeing to marry him. When she tells her friend Rain about the proposal, Rain promptly Googles Horace's net worth and learns that he's worth a whopping $376 million. This certainly sweetens the pot as Kimmie thinks it over, as it will be more than enough for Kimmie to pay off her debts and get the dangerous people chasing her off her back. But that's not the only reason Kimmie agrees to marry Horace. When Kimmie marries Horace, she'll become a Bellari, which, in the world of Beauty in Black, is akin to being a Kennedy or a Vanderbilt. She'll be able to get whatever she wants simply by dropping her own married name. When a nurse comes into Sylvie's hospital room down the hall and attempts to kick her out and transfer her to a less prestigious hospital, Kimmie mentions that she's engaged to a Bellari, and the nurse instantly changes her tune and lets Sylvie stay. This marriage will come with some pleasing perks. Since Part 1, the attorney Lena has been building a case against the Bellari haircare empire. In the finale, she finally serves Bellari matriarch Olivia a subpoena to begin the court proceedings. However, Olivia quickly blackmails Lena into dropping the case. She provokes Lena into slapping her, films it, and threatens to release the video if she takes the class action lawsuit any further. To provoke her, Olivia slaps Lena repeatedly, but since Olivia is so powerful, the only witness turns a blind eye. This is an interesting commentary on how the rule of law doesn't apply to the uber-rich. While Horace is getting the cognitive test required for the marriage to go through, his lawyer takes Kimmie out into the hallway to answer all her questions. But he immediately starts acting suspicious. He makes up all kinds of excuses to get Kimmie down to the lobby, and Kimmie quickly picks up on the ruse. The lawyer wanted to lure Kimmie down to the lobby, where the Bellaris were being held, so they could confront her. But what makes Kimmie the best Beauty in Black character is that she doesn't easily fall for tricks like this. As soon as the Bellaris hear about the marriage, they're desperate to stop it from happening. Mallory races to the hospital to kick up a fuss. Olivia demands that Roy and Charles come down there, and Jules joins them, too. Horace anticipated this, so he requested that the hospital security lock down his wing and keep the Bellaris confined to the lobby. Eventually, the Bellaris gang up on the security guard and push their way through him to get onto the wing and see Horace. But by the time they get there, it's too late. The marriage has already happened. There are a couple of reasons why the Bellaris are so adamant to keep Horace from marrying Kimmie. For starters, they don't want the money to get out of the family and into the hands of a non-Bellari. As with most wealthy people, enough is never enough, and they want to hold on to every single penny they feel entitled to. And they especially don't want the money going to Kimmie, one of their long-standing enemies, who's been causing problems for them for 16 episodes. As soon as the Bellaris entered the hospital room, they found Horace with Kimmie, Rain, and Kimmie's sisters. Without hesitation, Horace made a bold announcement, declaring, "This is Kimmie, my wife, your new stepmother, and also your new boss." His words left everyone in the room stunned, their faces filled with shock and disbelief at the unexpected revelation. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to visit our page for more movie recaps.